Hey guys, thank you guys for stopping in. Look at all of our excitement we have going on today. We have picked up some more land, and we'll get into it later, but this was a last minute decision that has happened, which means we had to end up buying chicken litter to get it here for fertilizer this year. So we are going to spread some chicken litter. We're only putting on like 1 ton an acre because it's going to be bean ground, but we got like 54 acres to do, so we better get going because it's like 75 tons we have to spread. I take that back. We're spreading like 1.5 tons per acre, something like that.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
So something that I get to do is, you know, also I have the privilege of being in a unique situation with my family and me growing up into the farm. And one of the things that would probably surprise people most is I'm actually very comfortable operating heavy equipment, and that's just because I've been doing it since I was a little kid. And with that being said, is right now spreading this litter, the hardest thing I'm struggling with right now is that is a new field, because it's right beside our chicken houses. And for the ones of you that are going to ask, well, why don't you just buy the field? Well, let's just say they want a very, very pretty penny for it. But we did get the opportunity this year to farm it, as in like we get to lease it. And so we did take that chance, and we're going to see how it turns out this year. It is 54 acres, I believe, that we're farming. Anyways, it seems like it has very hidden wet spots. It's sort of like it needs to be tiled, but then that's one of those things, if you tile it, you want a multi-year contract, because you tile it, the farmer spends their money, their equipment, their time to put this tile in the ground, and then if they decide to give it to another farmer next year, you just lost all that time and money. And the landlords are not willing to sign a contract right now because somebody may be interested in buying it here in the next couple of years, and they have first shot at it. There seems to be a lot of hidden wet spots, and we're just going to say good thing I have a 255 horsepower tractor with 4-wheel drive, because if we were using one of our other, like our 1486 to spread litter, I probably would have been stuck already, because there's been some very, very hidden, deceiving spots to where the tractor starts spinning and the spreader just sinks. What do you guys think? You think we should get the drone up in the air and do some cool shots for you guys? Feeling, spraying, working, farming, something like that. Look at our nice little water tank over there. It's just a small little guy, only like 1,600 gallons. And you guys get to go spraying tomorrow. How about that? We finished spreading chicken litter a couple days ago. We haven't had the camera out in a few days because there's nothing going on. It's been raining and wet, and you can't do anything when it's wet outside. But we finished chicken litter. Like I said, it was a big job, but it wasn't a very big job because it was only like 75 tons. Got that knocked out in like 8 hours. Which granted, I was by myself and I had to load myself and it just takes longer when you're by yourself. But now we're moving on to, you know, the spraying world. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure a frog was living in there. And well, oh, now he's got extra water to live in, I guess. I mean, once the pump finds him, though, he may or may not live. But, you know, that is way down the road, and God has complete control over that. So, we'll just hope he lives. My choice of words right now are going to be nice and peaceful, because why not have dead batteries? The battery charger... Well, hang on, we're going to go back. This is bull crap what we're having to deal... There you go, you guys were stuck. So, somebody please send me one, or get me a link or something to where I can go and buy, or, well, I say buy, spend my father's money on a battery charger that just charges the battery, and you get rid of all this crap on here where it has sensors and it wants this kind of battery and this kind of battery, and oh, you don't have a good enough connection, I'm going to kick off charging after you walked away for 5 minutes, and then you come back the next day and it ain't charged any because it kicked itself off. Get me one of those battery chargers that doesn't have, I just want, like, you know, those old battery boxes, you know, that will last and just charge the battery, because this is ridiculous. This piece of crap down here turned itself off because it thinks it had a loose connection between the clamp and the battery post, and then it hasn't charged, and now we have dead tractor batteries. Not to mention the fact that this tractor needs to be worked on anyways, because, you know, the batteries keep going dead and they're new batteries, so something's draining the batteries, and we just ain't had the time or motivation to figure out what it is yet. And yes, we do have a battery switch on it. Magic! So you new viewers on Acre TV, we also have a YouTube channel, Adventures Farmer King on YouTube. Anyway, so if you go back in the past and watch, my dad loves to elaborate on the father-son relationship on the farm, and how the son never puts the tools up, and, you know, all this stuff, and how basically blabbing about how I need to do stuff better. But as the son on the farm, there is stuff that you just praise the Lord that you did not screw up. And I just praise the Lord that it was him that screwed this up and not me. So I haven't said anything yet about it, but my dad was spraying some of our bean ground and he caught a telephone pole. And you guys can probably just see how right here is straight with the sprayer booms, and then you just see how the booms just go like that. So this is a big enough job that we can't fix it now, because we're going to have to take this whole boom off and re-weld metal and splice metal. Anyways, it's not a big deal because it's just a bent boom, so it's still spray just fine. Until the cable that, you know, unfolds the second half of the boom, you know how that boom's sticking out in the dirt? Well, it's supposed to look like that boom over there unfolding. Well, the cable has also snapped, causing major issues. Well, we got our sprayer fixed back to the best of it's gonna probably be this year as far as the wings and all that go. So he is ready to go spraying tomorrow. Are you ready to take them with you on your adventures?
If the weather's ready.
If the weather's,
yeah,
we can be fortune tellers, and we just look at the skies, and we have just as good as a guess as the weather station does.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.